The AIADMK, which is the principal opposition party in Tamil Nadu, is upping its ante and mounting the pressure on the DMK government over the Kallakurichi Hooch tragedy, in which 63 persons have lost their lives. One of the worst tragedies that Tamil Nadu has witnessed so far in terms of illicit liquor. And joining me is AIADMK leader Raj Sathyan. So what prompted this hunger strike? As we speak, all the top leaders, all the AIADMK MLAs are sitting on a symbolic hunger strike right opposite to this particular road. And joining me is Raj Sathyan to talk about it. So what prompted this hunger strike and this protest?
63 lives have been lost. It's a huge tragedy which Tamil Nadu has never seen. And it's been almost about 22 years odd which Tamil Nadu has witnessed this kind of a tragedy. Now, Mr. Stalin and his government wants to pass through this time in a way that they can just say this has just happened because of one man's mistake. No, it's a total system failure. And this total system failure has not been taken up by their alliance parties, who are so-called parties who are all for downtrodden. They have not taken this up for a long time now. The only party which has taken up is AIADMK, and only leader of Tamil Nadu is the opposition leader, Mr. EPS sir, Mr. Edappadi K. Palaniswamy sir, has taken this up right now. And he is telling to the government that this cannot happen again, and this cannot be repeated, because it was earlier. There was a huge incident which happened in Sengalpattu, Marakanam, Viluppuram region, and this was a tragedy which said to be not to be happened for the last 2 decades, but still it was repeated in a second year. This shouldn't repeat again. No more lives should be lost. That's why Anna wanted to have a debate in the Sattamandram, in the assembly, but it was refused. The the debate was refused in the assembly. That is why we had to go to the public. And Anna, this is not only symbolic, our protest will continue. And then our Honorable General Secretary's protest will continue for the people, for the wellness of the people. This shouldn't be repeated. This is a historic blunder which has been created by this government, and the Stalin government has to go, and Mr. Stalin has to resign.
The government says they have given a detailed explanation. The Chief Minister spoke about this in the Assembly. The Chief Minister requested the opposition parties, the MLAs, to be part of the discussion, but the AIADMK created ruckus is what the government says.
This is unseen tragedy. You cannot run the usual assembly sessions before discussing about it. One such incident happened in AIADMK's government, and our speaker and our government acknowledged that it should be discussed above everything, and we cancel all sessions, and I have a proof of a video which can say that so. And it was discussed as a first point in the assembly. What is the reason that they are not discussing as a first point in assembly? What is the reason the Stalin, the government, has not visited, Mr. Stalin has not visited Kallakurichi? Is it because of the scare that people might respond in a different manner? People might rebel against his government? That's what our leader has asked today. We are open for any kind of debate, but this has to be the priority.
We also heard the DMK leaders making unfortunate statements, saying that all this protest, all this pressure that the opposition is mounting is because the DMK won 40 out of 40 seats.
They have not won 40 out of 40 seats. Actually, they have lost 63 lives out of 40 seats. That's what you should really check out right now. The people who have given this kind of a mandate to the government, what his response have been? All the 63 lives lost, and almost about 40 people who have lost sight. Actually, the worse than the lost lives are those who lost their sight. And what they're going to do now, they come from a downtrodden. The government has not responded in a right way, and if they are calling this as a politics and this as it is an agenda or a propaganda against their victory, absolutely not. Their victory is actually a defeat in the face of this lives. That's what we are willing to say right now.
The opposition, especially the AIADMK, has been demanding for a CBI probe. The government says CBCID is a good authority, it's a competent authority to investigate the matter. They've also formed a one-man commission. The DGP, Home Secretary have been asked to give a report as well. If the government does not agree for a CBI probe, what next? What will be the AIADMK's strategy?
It's like giving a key to a robber. That's what our General Secretary said. Basically, the mistake has been whole system and the administration and the government. It's been committed by the system. If you give the same inquiry to the same system, what will come of it? And one more thing, there are 3 states connected to it. There is this particular methanol has come from Andhra, is what the police are saying right now, or the CBCID is saying. There is a transfer of certain materials from Pondicherry. So when you're connected with 3 states, why it cannot be a CBI inquiry? And why they are not open to it? If they are guilty, they might not be open to it. That's what I see it right now. So it is CBI inquiry is most required right now to come out with who's involved in this whole Hooch tragedy, who's behind it, who supported these Hooch suppliers, who supported the Hooch distribution network, who supported the manufacturing of the Hooch process. It cannot be a simple kannukutti from a single blue color door who's coming out and doing this kind of supply. Ma'am, you have to understand there are about 200 people who are affected by it. If you have to distribute 200 packets of, the Hooch there should be a large distribution network, which is supported by DMK government, which presume because they are only 3 years they are quoting. Now, supposedly, opposition leader has, one of the opposition leaders have informed, there is Mr. Uday Suryan MLA, there is another Vasanam Karthikeyan MLA who might be involved in it. It is debatable, that is his thing. And there are 2 councillors who said, the people are saying they are involved in it. Why can't there be a CBI inquiry? Are they afraid of the facts to come out? Are they hiding something? Are they guilty of something? That's the question that we are asking.
Thank you so much. So that, of course, was Raj Sathyan, questioning the DMK government on why they're hesitant to give this probe to the CBI, because they say the truth will come out only if a central agency investigates the matter, and also saying that the AIADMK will continue to mount pressure until the Kallakurichi tragedy victims get justice. With video journalist Daniel, this is Shilpa Nair in Chennai for India Today.